Hey guys, what's going on? So real quick, I'm only making this video because a lot of guys just ask this stupid question every time they're even around a chick. So one of the guys I know at the gym, right? He's a little younger. So obviously I'm not gonna judge him too much. But the only reason why I'm even making this video is because you got grown ass men who make this mistake. They always ask a girl how many bodies does she have? Like what's her body count? Guys, this is probably the most stupid question that you could ask a girl on a date or even just meeting up with her. You never ask a girl what her body count is. Number one, she's just gonna lie to you anyway. Whatever number that she even gives you, you might not fully trust it, and it could be a lie. You have some girls who, they'll have sex with guys, and if they feel like, his stroke game was trash or he didn't live up to their expectations, they won't even count it as a body. So you can't even trust what they say when it comes to the number that they give. So you asking a girl what her body count is like a stupid question. That's like going up asking the government, do you really care about us? You know damn well they don't. So what's the point of you even asking? So please do not ask a girl what her body count is. That's probably one of the most dumbest questions that you can ask. She's just gonna give you a lie, and whatever number that she even might give you, you might not fully believe it, especially if she's older in age. Number two, the reason why you might even ask this question is because you're trying to see whether she's a hoe or not. Like you're trying to see if she's actively dating a lot of guys. First of all, anytime I deal with a girl, I automatically assume she's talking to somebody else. That's what lowers the disappointment. You like anytime like you can't just go up to a female. Like matter of fact, if you don't remember anything else, remember this. Anytime a girl decides to have sex with you, just know that you pulled her away from another dude or maybe another two guys. That's the best way I can describe it. Dating is a competition. Girls are not like they're never not talking to somebody. Anytime you meet a girl and she's willing to open her legs to you, just know that you yanked her away from another guy. And anytime when a girl decides to ghost you or she decides to move on, just know that she has her eyes on another guy. That is just the way the game goes. So if you really want to find out whether she's a hoe or not and whether she knows how to stay in one spot, the only question you need to ask her is how long was her last relationship? That's it. That's the only question you need to ask. Now, if she says something like, it was barely a year, then that's a problem. But, if she says my last relationship, how long was it? It was like 2 or 3 years. Like she's been with the guy for 2 or 3 years. That's good. It shows that she knows how to stay in one spot. It shows that she's not the type of girl that lets a lot of guys fuck her left and right. That's the only real question you need to ask. But please do not ask a girl how many bodies she got. Just ask her how long was her last relationship. Because you know what's crazy? One of my old coworkers that I used to work with a few years ago, she flat out told me that, like, because she was like in her close to her late 20s, and she said that she's never been in a real relationship. Well, obviously, you gotta be a hoe if that's the case, because you wasn't just reading the Bible every Sunday and just hoping that a man will fall off the sky. You was doing a whole lot of fucking. So obviously, if a girl says that she's never been in a real relationship, that should kind of be obvious that you can't catch feelings with her at all. So that should be an obvious one. And the third thing is, also is that some guys, get the misconception that just because you have sex with a girl, it is for today's era. This is for today's era. Things were much different back then. I'm talking about how dating is today in 2023. Just because you have sex with a female, it doesn't mean you got her soul at all. It doesn't mean you got her on lock. Girls get so many messages and DMs a day. It's crazy. Matter of fact, one of the girls I was just talking to not too long ago, her phone was blowing up. A lot of girls and damn sure a lot of guys was texting her. Now, I mean, I don't need to look into a phone. I'm not in a relationship with them, but I'm pretty sure it was a few guys in there. A lot of DMs, all that stuff, right? It just shows you that you're always in competition, even if you're hitting it. That just goes to show you. So it doesn't, like, just because you're having sex with a girl, it doesn't mean you gotta unlock, you gotta wrap it around her finger. The only way you can, like, be confident that she ain't gonna really, like, that you gotta unlock is by getting her soul. You gotta get her soul, and you just gotta get her attached to you, and attached in terms of always wanting to be around you. You know, you gotta be something that, like, you have to be exciting to her. You have to stand out in some way. That starts by going to the gym. You know, some guys get lazy, they get with one chick and they start gaining weight out of nowhere, and then they want to sit there and wonder why their girl left them. Yeah, well, she left because she stopped seeing any growth in you. She started getting tired of your fat ass always gaining weight, and you always want to be around her 24/7. That will make anybody lose respect for you. So the thing is, man, having sex with a girl is not enough nowadays. You gotta find ways to get her obsessed with you. That's the best thing I can say. Anytime a girl goes online, and she goes on Instagram specifically, she's seeing dozens, if not hundreds of guys. Even a chick who is overweight has more options than the average nigga. That is just the truth of it. So having sex, so don't just aim for just having sex. Aim to snatch her soul. And one of the reasons why some of you guys don't really that y'all don't really care about snatching a girl's soul is because, unfortunately, most guys are just lazy lovers. I'm gonna be honest, some of you guys are lazy as fuck. When it comes to having sex with a girl, y'all only do 1 or 2 rounds. Now, if she wants to stop, or whatever the case may be, that's fine. I'm not saying force anything out of a girl, but you have to fuck her to sleep. All right, you can't have her fucking you to sleep. All right, you should have sex with her to a point where she starts getting tired. That's when you know you won. That, if you keep doing that consistently, you'll get her attached. But, you know, some of you guys don't really last that long. You know, for whatever reason, I don't know what the issue might be. Well, actually, I really do know what the issue is. Some of you guys watch porn too fucking much. Yeah, actually, that's the real reason. That's why some of you guys really can't last long, because you're used to beating your meat in front of a phone screen, and you're not used to having sex with a girl in real life. This is exactly why when you get with a girl, you can't last as long as you want to. It's that, and it's also because some of you guys are out of shape gym-wise. If you go to the gym consistently and you do some type of working out, it gives you more testosterone and gives you more energy. But a lot of guys don't do that today. They rather just, you know, go to work and, you know, not really go to the gym like that, or go to school and open up all the porn sites that they can find on their phone, and they think that's actual sex. You know, so please stop doing that. Listen, back when I was in high school, I was doing the same thing by looking at porn sites. But when I started having like real consistent sex with girls, I realized that porn is not fucking real. It's not. I'm telling you, it's not. If you watch porn and you're actually having sex with girls in real life, you quickly see that it's not real. It's not real, bro. Watching porn damages your brain. All right, so I'll make a longer video about that another time. But guys, do what you can a day consistently, and get the fuck off the porn screen. You will do a lot much better with having sex once you stop that and you start going to the gym more consistently. All right, so that's really the video for today. Guys, when you get on these dates, stop asking a woman her body count. Just ask her how long was her last relationship. That's the basic question you need to ask. All right, there's no point in you asking anybody a question when you know they're not going to be completely honest with you. And in that case, you're basically just wasting breath talking to somebody at that point. See y'all later.